Hi, first graders. I have a read aloud to share with you today. But first, before I start reading, I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been doing thinking about our community, the United States, and also the world, and some of the things I've noticed that have been happening. You may also have noticed some things that have been happening, or you may not be aware of these things happening at all. But in 10C, we had a discussion about some things that they noticed or may have been experiencing at home or seen on the TV or in their community. They shared some interesting questions they were wondering about. They even made some connections to each other and some things they're experiencing. And they also shared wonderful things about ways that they deal with big emotions or big feelings, and also ways that they help to support their families and also their community. And it made me do a lot of thinking about 10C and first graders and children in general. So I have a book that I want to read for you. And this book is called If Kids Ran the World. And it's written by Leo and Diane Dillon. And while I read this book, I want you to think about if you could change one thing in the world to make it a better place, what would you choose? Okay, so let's get this read aloud started. If kids ran the world, we would make it a kinder, better place. Maybe we'd run the world in a big treehouse, and everyone would be welcome. We'd take care of the most important things. I'm thinking about when the author says we take care of the most important things. I'm thinking about, have you or your friends, maybe you and your friends, ever helped to make the world a better place in thinking about these important things? Have you helped make the world a better place? You can turn and talk to next to you or someone next to you, or you can tell me to the screen. I'm thinking about these important things when I think about if I've helped make the world a better place. Sometimes I go out and I clean my neighborhood. I'll pick up trash and I'll make sure there isn't litter anywhere. Maybe you've done something similar. Maybe you've done something different. Okay, let's keep reading. We know people are hungry, so all over the world, everyone would have enough to eat. The food would taste delicious, and it would make people healthy and strong. Kids who had extra food would help bring it to people who needed it. Everyone would have a safe place to live. Bad housing would be fixed, and new housing wouldn't ruin the land or sea. No matter how sick people were, they would have the medicine they needed. If you were lonely in a hospital, kids would come visit you and let you play with pets. Somebody friendly would help you with a big smile. I know somebody friendly helping me with a big smile, that would make me feel better too if I wasn't feeling well. Everyone would laugh a lot more. Ooh, I'm thinking about this. Tell me one thing that made you laugh today. Maybe if it wasn't today, was there something that made you laugh yesterday? Tell someone next to you right now. Or you can tell me on the screen. Is there something that made you laugh today? I'll tell you about what made me laugh today. I was feeding my cat, Charlie, breakfast this morning. I put his bowl down and I turned, and he had knocked it everywhere. There was food everywhere. I laughed so hard because he is so silly. Ooh, what's your story? You can tell the screen or someone next to you. I'm going to keep reading so we can finish our story. Kids would have more picnics and games and funny books and movies. People would spend more time playing and less time worrying. No bullying would be allowed. You could climb trees and dress up and dance and sing just for fun. Kids could act very silly. All children would go to schools where every teacher was nice and had lots of books, music, and art. Classes would be exciting and fun. Schools would serve yummy meals and have great sports and big playgrounds. Kids would love school. People could wear any kinds of clothes and no one would tease them. Children would live with people who loved them. More forests would be planted and protected. All the beaches, pools, and parks would belong to everyone. There would be no clubs or places that kept some people out. Friendship, kindness, and generosity would be worth more than money. That really speaks to me. Friendship, kindness, and generosity would be more important than money. I agree with that. If kids rule the world, I think that would happen too. People would take care of the planet and animals and plants. Nobody would throw trash on the ground or in the ocean or make the air dirty. People would have religious freedom, and nobody would punish them or call them names. Everyone would learn the happiness of being thankful. Even if they were busy, people would remember to stop to see the beauty of a sunset or a rainbow. All over the world, people would feel safe with one another. People would live in peace together. No more hate. Everybody would learn how to forgive. If kids ran the world, would these things be possible? Yes, we think so. Because kids know that everyone can learn to share. Kids know to try to do their very best. And kids know that the most important thing in the world isn't money, or being king or queen, or pushing other people around. It's love. Giving it, sharing it, showing it. And that's why, if kids ran the world, we'd make it a wonderful place for everyone to live, and grown-ups too. And that's the end of our story. So, in the beginning, I asked you, while I was reading, to think about if you could change one thing in this world to make it a better place. What would you choose? I'm thinking back to the book where there were some people saying they would feed people who were hungry. There's people that would help fix buildings and make sure new buildings won't ruin the sea or the land. Oh, this person was saying that they didn't want people who are sick to go without their medicine. Oh, there are very people talking about schools, taking care of the land, and there were also people talking about religious freedom and also no hate. That's something I was thinking about when thinking if there's some things that I would like to change about the world to make it a better place. What would you choose? And also, I have one last question for you. I'm hoping that you can name something that you are thankful for today. Something you are thankful that happened or something that you're thankful about that's in your life. For me, I'm thankful that I get to teach at Heath School and get to talk and see all of you every day, even though it's through Zoom and through the computer. I'm still very thankful for that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this read aloud. And if you have any questions about ways that you can help make the world a better place or any comments about this book, make sure to send me an email or we can talk about it through Zoom. I'm so excited to read another book to you guys so soon, but I'll see you really soon.